Hey, what's going on? Josh here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the DeFi guys. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I'm making over $1,400 per day yield farming on the Binance Smart Chain with EMP.Money and the brand new detonator. So I'm super excited for this video. This detonator is finally released. You're going to have the chance to get involved with this in the first few hours of release, which, as you know, if you get involved with things earlier, you have a tendency to make more profit, lower your risk, and create more long-term passive income. So if you like passive income with crypto and you like decentralized finance, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Tick the bell icon to be notified of all future videos that I upload when I upload them, because we're talking about DeFi on a weekly basis. I'm giving you guys strategies, projects, and everything in between when it comes to DeFi. So drop the video like, subscribe, tick the bell icon, and let's go ahead and let's dive right into this video. So EMP.Money, I can go to the home page here. You can see that the total locked value, or the total value locked, has gone up to about 6 million. Things are looking really, really solid. Now, this whole project relies on what's called an algo coin, okay? And I'm not going to go into too much detail into this. I'm just going to explain really the most important stuff. What we want to do is we want to make sure that this EMP price stays what's called above peg. So we want this number to be 1.10 or above, okay? And when that happens, we can print from what's called the boardroom right here. Now, I'd recommend going through, of course, the docs and the white paper so you understand this in great detail. But nonetheless, when the EMP peg, again, is above 1.10 or more, then we're going to earn this APR from this boardroom right here. So we can stake what's called E-shares. And when we stake these E-shares, we earn EMP at this given APR right here. Okay, so then what you could do is you can actually divide that APR by 365 days. And then you can divide it by 4, because there's approximately 4 epochs in a day every 6 hours. So every 6 hours you will print from this boardroom as long as we are above peg, which is 1.10. Now, what happens with these projects is many of them will lose peg. They'll go underneath 1.10, which means you're in the debt phase. And when that happens, you need to buy more EMP to get back up over peg. Now, because this is so liquid, what people have a tendency to do, because they can just pull their funds out from like these farms right here, you know, they can just pull their funds out and they can sell EMP, which drops the price. And when that happens, again, we're not printing from the boardroom. So we need to keep EMP at a specific price. And to do that, we're going to go ahead and apply a similar theory like a project like Drip applies. So this is simply depositing liquidity into this detonator, right? We provide liquidity and we cannot get our initial deposit back, which is healthy for the protocol. Because if you're depositing EMP and ETH, then that's going to stabilize the price of EMP, and it's going to keep us printing from this boardroom right here. So this is solving a huge problem when it comes to these algo coin projects or these tomb fork projects, is that we want to continue to earn this awesome juicy APR, right? And to do that, we've got this brand new detonator that's going to allow us to create this LP token known as EMP ETH, and then we can go ahead and deposit it into the detonator, and you cannot take out your principal. But the cool thing about that is you're providing liquidity, you're stabilizing the price, and you're also able to earn 365% over the course of the next year. You can call it the next 365 days, but that's also dependent upon how often you compound versus claim and withdraw, right? You can extend your earnings if you go ahead and you compound. So you can see right here, I've deposited approximately $44,000, 710. And once I made that deposit, cannot withdraw that. So that's going to help stabilize the price of EMP right here. So as this total deposited number rises, you know, the price of EMP is going to rise. And then we're going to just continually printing from the boardroom, and we're also going to be earning money from the farm. So it's really cool. So when you are actually staked in the farms right here, I've got 50% in the farms, I've got 50% in the detonator. So these E-shares will be printed, and what I can do is I can claim them and I can throw them in the boardroom. So eShares, the whole purpose of it is to be able to put these in the boardroom, and its use case is to create more EMP at this APR. So everything that you earn from these farms, okay, you will throw in the boardroom, all your eShares, because that's what it produces, right? As you can see right here, we're producing eShares, so I can claim, put it in the boardroom. All right, so we're creating passive income streams from the farm right here. I'm getting this daily 2.74% APR from this deposit here, which is right around $900. I'm also getting this APR, right? And this fluctuates. All the APRs will go up, go down a little bit, right? Depending on where we're at as far as the health of the protocol. And so I'll go ahead and make EMP right here based off of this APR and what I have staked right here as far as eShares. And then I can take that as profit, right? Or split it, which is a smart thing to do. I usually take my EMP earned here and I create an LP token out of that. And an LP token is just simply this EMP ETH token. So I take the EMP that I earn, sell half of it for ETH, create the LP token, and compound over here as well. So it's a cool little system that works where we're staking here, we're creating eShares, we're putting those eShares in the boardroom, we're printing more EMP, we're selling half of it for Ethereum, and we're putting that back in the farm. And at some point, as this protocol grows more and more, you could begin to take profits because you have a lower risk of impermanent loss because you're compounding so much. And then, of course, like I said, the other 50% is in the detonator, where I'm getting that guaranteed 1% per day off of this. And we're just at the beginning, guys. Again, only right around 6 million, 6.2 million total value locked here, you guys. So you guys know my strategy. Take 50%, throw it in the farm right here under EMP ETH. Take 50%, throw it in the detonator, and then just continue to compound. So I'm going to be compounding for the next while, the next few weeks, and the next month. And then I'm going to start taking profits at some point and cover my initial deposit here. So then I'm just simply playing with house money. So really exciting stuff. If you want to learn how to create an EMP LP, an EMP ETH LP, that is, all you got to do is, number one, just go over here and click on buy EMP. And you can use BUSD, you can use really any currency that you have on the Binance Smart Chain, and you'll go ahead and number one, you'll buy ETH with that, and you'll also buy EMP. So let's say we have $10,000 of BUSD to make it super, super simple, right? BUSD, so we got 10 grand. We're going to take 5,000 of it and we're going to convert that into EMP, okay? And then we're going to take the other 5,000 and we're going to go ahead and we're going to convert it to ETH. And then all you need to do is go over here to trade and liquidity and then click on add liquidity right here. And then we just click the drop down. We got EMP here, then we've got ETH, and you're just going to click on max on one of these, right? You'll notice that when I click max on ETH, I don't have enough EMP, but I click max on EMP, I have enough ETH. And then you just simply click on supply. You're provided with that LP token, and then you just jump over here, and you would put half of it right here in the farm. And you can always withdraw this whenever you want. And then you can take the other half and throw it in the detonator, which you cannot withdraw for the primary purpose of course, providing liquidity, stabilizing the price of EMP. And that's always going to attract new investors. When you have a stabilization of a price of a token, new investors look at that and they want it to be appealing. They don't want it to be risky. And when you see like a gradual increase of price in projects like Drip, that's what we're looking for, because that's always going to attract new investors, not this pump and dump stuff that happens with a lot of these algo coins and a lot of these projects. So this is solving a huge problem. You can read more in the white paper. I'll include that below about the taxes. There's a 20% tax instead of 10% tax like on Drip to go ahead and claim. And that goes back into the treasury and back into liquidity to, again, help stabilize the price of EMP and add longevity to this overall project. So I'm super stoked because we are at the beginning of something very, very special here. So you guys know how it works, pretty cut and dry. Again, make sure you do your own research. This is not financial advice. This is just for educational purposes only. But timing is crucial, of course, as always. If you want to go ahead and check this project out, it will be in the description of this video, along with other resources. If you want to be notified about these projects that are released before I put them on the YouTube channel, you can check out my mastermind as well, which will be in the description. So go ahead and check out that link on my mastermind in the description. And I think that's about it. So like this video if you got value from it. You know, I put roughly 45 here. I put about 45 in the farm, so I'm into it about 90,000 right now. You don't have to be into it 90,000. You can start with whatever you guys want, but that's yielding right around $1,400 in profit, and that's not even counting the boardroom. If we count the boardroom, that's probably going to be closer to maybe $1,600 to $1,700 in profit per day on this project. If you want to go ahead and get involved with EMP.Money, there's going to be a link in the description that will allow you to do that. Talk to you guys soon. Take care.